And we are back. Thank you for putting up with me thus far. Now, in a recent video, I made a blanket statement. And here's what I said. What rank and what title actually does, the purpose it actually serves, is to eliminate the need for deliberation. And other than giving one example, I left it pretty open-ended then, because I intended to make one follow-up video about this topic and expand on it, but I've actually come to realize upon further examination of this topic that I need to make at least 2 more, including this one. So it's going to be a series. Alright? I'll put the card in the air somewhere so you can access it easily. Now, when I said that the purpose of title and rank was to eliminate deliberation, or the need for deliberation, what I was talking about is when there are situations where you either don't have the luxury of thinking things through because you have a time pressure, or because, and this is the important part of this video, you don't have the prerequisite knowledge to speak on a certain topic or to analyze the information in a given subject, then it's appropriate to resource experts and to listen to rank. Okay? How to resource experts. Let's say, to give an example, you go to a doctor and you describe your symptoms, and having done your own research, you come to a conclusion to say, I must have this. But because you don't have the prerequisite knowledge that they have in the medical field, you didn't consider that your symptoms also match other possibilities, other disorders, other, what do you want to call them? Other sicknesses, other illnesses. And the doctor has more knowledge to draw upon. And then, to do the most scientifically accurate assessment, they have to eliminate all possibilities before they can choose the right one. And if you don't have the knowledge in that subject, you're simply not equipped to do it. Now, what you should still do, in my humble opinion, is acknowledge the facts that they present you. You can still use your critical thinking to examine the facts as they're presented, and then the expert could just basically guide you through it. And this could be in any topic. It doesn't have to just be a doctor. It could be something like an organic chemist. Alright? Very complicated topic, very complicated subject, which I have absolutely no knowledge in. So if I wanted to know anything pertaining to that topic, I would want to go to the best expert with the best credibility and resource their knowledge, right? And that's how to best resource the experts. Because I think that maybe a lot of people with the last video I made about this similar topic may have thought that I wasn't giving enough credit where credit was due. I didn't expand enough on the topic of the actual value of having credibility. But this is another thing I need to say now, okay? Ultimately, what is being referenced, what is actually credible, what has the credibility, is not the person. It's the source. And here's how I mean. If you resource a scientist about a certain topic or whatever, they would then reference a study, reference an experiment that had been done, or a set of experiments that had been done on that topic, and then, upon analysis of the methodology of the experiment, like I noted in the air somewhere in my previous video, that's what you're ultimately referencing. That's what ultimately has the credibility, right? And what gives that credibility is the accurate use of the scientific method and the accurate use of logic and reasoning. Huh? So ultimately it does come down to logic and reasoning. And that's always got to be the filter to use. Huh? Okay. This has gone on, I'd say, long enough. This doesn't really need to be expanded on much more now, but In the next part of this video series, I'm going to talk about aesthetics. I'm going to talk about how things look and the purpose of resourcing, how things look and the actual value of it versus when not to use it. Let's put it that way. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You're valued and appreciated. Love and gratitude. Done.